Hey, pile one, welcome to your reading. We are tapping into the energy of you and your future spouse's connection again. And this time we are going to be looking into first impressions, okay? So their first impression of you and your first impression of them, and then whatever kind of other information or guidance wants to come through, okay? So keep in mind, you guys, this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you are interested in booking a private reading with me about your future spouse, just check the description box below. They're only $25. I email them to you. If you want to know what all is included in your future spouse reading, just check the timestamp in this video, okay? So there we have it. Let's get started. What do we have? We have, let's see, ooh, the beautiful birdhouse. Love bird. So, I said lovebirds. I meant to say like I love birds, but then lovebirds came out. Oh, okay. So typically in this deck, the birds card will usually have something to do with messages. Okay, so this could signify for you guys that your guys's like your first impression of each other may be formed via messaging first, like either via phone call, text message, or something like that. So you may be possibly meeting over the phone or online first, and that's how your guys' first impressions of each other may actually start, okay? And it's funny that I did say lovebirds. So, I mean, that may be the dynamic between the two of you very early on, and that may be even other people's impression of you guys as a couple, okay? So that's kind of interesting. All right, let's see what is going to be. So first, what we're going to do, you guys, I'm going to find out what their first impression of you is going to be. What is pile one's future spouse first impression of pile one going to be? Oh, we've got 3 cards popping out. Oh, we got wise, communicate, and oh, okay. So their first impression of you, pile one, is that that you're wise. You've got a steady, what do they call that? You've got a steady a head on your shoulders. You got a good head on your shoulders. You guys, I'm sorry. It's been a long day. This is like my last group of readings for the day. I've been reading all day. So you guys, if I'm goofy, that's why. And I'm filming this video pretty late too, for me anyway. But anyway, they're also going to love the way that you communicate with them. With here, we got expressing feelings, messages, and news. So something about the way you communicate, something about the way you talk. It may even be the sound of your voice, okay? But your style of communication is going to be very impressive to them. And steps and movement forward and momentum. Yeah, so their first impression of you, like the energy and the impression that they get from you, okay, is going to make them want to continue moving forward with you, okay? It's like they can feel the momentum building. So basically it's like you're going to make a really good first impression on them, okay? Now what we are going to do, you guys, is find out what your first impression of them is going to be. Let's see. Ooh, we have make believe. Like, this is too good. Is this too good to be true? Kind of energy. I'm hearing like a breath of fresh air, but at the same time, I feel like there's going to be a part of you that's like, is this real? Could this really be real? Is this it? Okay. Quality time into, God, you guys, this energy is so, it's so sweet. It's so sweet. Spring itself, like the springtime, may be a significant season for the two of you. But all in all, so your first impression of them upon meeting them is you're really going to like them, pile one, like right off the bat. I'm hearing like for you, they're going to check all of your boxes, and it's just going to kind of give you that feeling like, you want to be really happy. But there's a part of you that's like, is this real? It feels too good to be true. And you're going to be looking forward to spending quality time with this person. So I feel like this connection, like I said earlier, is going to start primarily online via messaging, so I feel like a lot of you are actually going to message, text, IM, DM, or whatever first before you even talk on the phone for maybe a little bit. And then, you know, you guys will move communication to the phone and then possibly meet in person somewhere, okay? But I just feel like I can feel the excitement, the anticipation, and the anxiety in your guys' energy early on in this relationship. And I can pretty much say that your guys' first impressions are going to be, like, your energies are going to match, okay? They're just going to be really happy to have connected with someone like you. I feel like it's going to be a connection that maybe where they haven't had the feeling of being with somebody that either matches their energy or complements their energy in the way that yours will, and vice versa, okay? All right, so let's clarify some of these. All right, why is wise here? Why is wise here? The Knight of Wands. So I have a feeling that your person may tend to be a little bit, well, you know, I'm just going to say it, reckless, okay? Knight of Wands energy is actually really, it can be really fun. It can be really, what's that word? Impetuous is wanting to come out, but there's no, impulsive, okay? So they're the kind of person, you know, they're able to take risks easily, okay? And I'm feeling like compared to them, they feel like you're probably the more grounded one of the pair, because, you know, they're very spontaneous, a very, like, kind of spur of the moment kind of person, okay? And I have a feeling they may have just kind of, I don't want to say impulse control, but I feel like this is how they feel about you compared to them, okay? It's just like they can see you as being the one that's a little bit more level-headed, you know, let's stop and think about this before we act kind of thing. You know, they're kind of like just fly by the seat of their pants kind of energy. Definitely never a dull moment with this person, okay? And then with communicate, expressing feelings, messages, and news, we got the Queen of Cups. So they love how you express your feelings. They love how there's something about the way you talk, like it comes from your heart. And I have a feeling like the way you communicate somehow makes them connect to their heart. Very interesting. But they do, like, the way you communicate is very emotionally mature, okay? The Queen of Cups energy is very compassionate, very loving. You can just, when you're with a Queen of Cups energy, and you may be a water sign, you may be a water sign, pile one, or you may have water in your, you know, dominant in your chart somewhere. You know, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. If not, this is just kind of the energy that they pick up from you, okay? Especially when it comes to your communication. You definitely, they love how you don't leave it up to the imagination about what you're needing, what you're wanting, and stuff like that. They appreciate that very, very much. Why is steps with movement forward here? We got the Seven of Cups in reverse, the Nine of Swords in reverse, and then the Star. Huh. Okay, yeah, this is their inner. Okay, so Seven of Cups in reverse energy. It's all about leaving options behind, no longer being disillusioned in love or matters of the heart. So they're not going to have a problem committing to this connection. They're not, and especially with the Nine of Swords in reverse, they're very clear. They're very clear on you being the person for them. I feel like they're going to decide that early on. Like, we're talking first impressions here, okay? So very early on in this connection, they're going to know. And basically what it's like, you know, you, like, your first, like, there's something about you, pile one, where it's like you set their mind at ease. You set their fears at ease. You, whatever misconception or fears or doubt or hesitancies or anything like that that they may have had about relationships and love and commitment, very early on, you pretty much heal those things, okay? You put those things to ease for them. I feel like leading up to this point, prior to this connection, they may have felt disillusioned in love. They may have had a lot of options in love that they may not have been ready to give up. And they've had a lot of fears, doubts, worries, anxieties about commitments and love that they were, you know, made them not want to commit, basically. Okay, but when you come in very early on, you settle that for them. Very beautiful energy, you guys. Okay, let's get some more information for you guys. Let's look at make believe. Make believe for pile 1. The King of Cups. Oh, you guys are counterparts. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you're showing up to them as the Queen of Cups, and they are showing up for you as the King of Cups. All right. That's why for you it's going to feel like this is too good to be true, because they truly are your perfect match. They are your match, and you feel like that on every level with this person. Okay, I feel like maybe in the past, oh, and that makes sense. I just had something come through with that's why they were always kind of really impulsive, kind of fly by the seat of their pants, not really wanting to calm down or settle down. Okay, that's why they were in this Knight of Wands energy prior to meeting you, you guys. But while they're like, once they decide they're settling on you, they truly are the King of Cups energy. Okay, they've just kind of been, I don't want to say fuckboy energy, but their fears and their doubts and their anxieties about being tied down to the wrong person. Not that they fear being tied down or they fear commitment. Their thing was that they feared being tied down to the wrong person. Okay, and so upon meeting you, they pick up very early on, and just like you do, pile 1, that you're the right person. You are the perfect fit for them. You feel that they are the perfect fit for you. I mean, I'm hearing a match made in heaven. This is such a sweet, sweet, sweet energy. OMG. All right, why is spring here? We got the World. Okay, so you may have been, and this is the World upside down. I feel like you may have had a really hard time with closing out a past circle. So that makes a lot of sense why you feel like this person is like a breath of fresh air, because I feel like coming up or moving up to this point, things have been a real struggle for you, possibly especially in the area of love. And so you finally meet this person, your future spouse, pile 1, and everything just seems, it feels like it flows naturally. Okay, it flows easily and naturally. I don't want to say zero effort, but because the two of you's energy, because you know you so well complement each other, you fit together so perfectly. It's not a lot of work at all. Okay, not a lot of work at all. Why is quality time here? Oh, it's like when you're, okay, so you guys, when you're with this person, it's like time just stands still and you don't want it to end. You're just going to feel so captivated by this person. And I do feel like while, you know, you may, something about their spontaneity and their passion and their sense of adventure really is going to, because I feel that's in the way, it's not just in the way they are, like the way they behave, it's also in the way they think. Okay, they're just, a lot of things about them are going to take you by surprise. And I have a feeling they're just going to have you feeling things that you haven't felt in a very long time. And this is like in every single way, okay? Not just heart-based energies, but, you know, intimacy-based energies as well. And so while, you know, when you are spending quality time with them, it's like time is suspended. It's just the two of you in the world. This is such beautiful energy. Let's see where we are at with timing. Okay, what we're going to do now, you guys, is I'm going to give you guys some guidance on what to do moving forward to help bring in this I love this reading. Oh my gosh, I hope the other 3 readings are like this week, because this is like, it's perfect in almost every way. No, I mean, not almost, it is. It's a gorgeous energy. Let's see, we got pink diamond and thorns. Okay, so at the heart of you, who you are, pile 1, you know, and this love itself. Okay, so your person, and this love itself is very rare. It's one of a kind. It's something that everyone dreams of. I don't want to say possessing. It's not like that, but you know what I mean? It's achieving. Okay, but this is also talking about you being, you know, one of a kind, pile 1. And there may be something within you. I feel like, yeah, with the thorns, there may be something like a thorn in the side that has, it could be like maybe self-doubt, issues with your self-confidence, pile 1, about whether or not, like maybe you know love like this is possible, but maybe you feel like, is it possible for me, kind of energy, you know what I mean? So it says a painful sacrifice, hard choices to prevail, life is testing you, suffering for a goal. But really what this is letting me know, thorns with the pink diamond, there feels like there is something painful that is keeping you from being able to connect with this manifestation, the possibility of this kind of love existing, okay? And so that there may be some shadow work that needs to be done. It could be something that still is has yet to be uncovered from your subconscious mind. If that is so, take it to meditation, you know, ask your dreams to reveal what this thing is for you. But I have, for most of you, what is coming through is there may be some work around your self-worth issues, not feeling good enough issues, self-confident issues that are keeping you from being able to connect to the truth of who and what you truly are. And you're this rare, beautiful pink diamond, okay? And as a rare, beautiful pink diamond, you deserve a rare, beautiful pink diamond kind of love, okay? Which does exist. All right, Pile 1, that was your reading. I loved it so much. Comment below, let me know what you thought. Smash the like button for me. That is an amazing way to energetically donate to my channel. Share and subscribe if you feel led to do so. And I will see you guys in the next reading. Bye, Pile 1. Hello, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. If you chose the Rainbow Moonstone, although there's not a lot of flash in this particular one, this is your reading, you guys. I'm sorry, I'm goofy. It's late, and this is like the last of many readings that I've done all day, so I'm a bit kind of delirious, so just excuse the goofiness, okay? That's how I get when I get tired. But anyway, back to the intro. We're going to be tapping into yours and your future spouse's energy and looking into like your first impressions of each other. So their first impression of you upon meeting, and then your first impression of them upon meeting, and then also just kind of leaving the channel open to receive whatever kind of information wants to come through, okay? So let's just get right into your reading and see what the overall energy is going to be. Here we've got the Well, and so this is a Lenormand deck, and typically I think there's about 36 cards in the deck, but this particular deck has, I think it's 42 or 44 or something, so this is an extra card. And in this deck, the Well talks about digging deeper or looking beneath the surface. And so overall energy, it's almost as if there may be, it may take some time for this connection to develop, because it may take a minute for one or both of you to really kind of open up towards each other. And also a message is coming through, something about still waters run deep. You know, there's more than meets the eye, that kind of information, you know, that kind of, what's that word? That kind of energy. And also, so it may not be, I don't want to like set the tone too early on, but it's kind of giving me the vibes, you guys, that it may not be like an instant attraction at first. It may take some time for this connection and this attraction to each other to open up, unflower, and blossom, okay? But we're going to get into the reading just to kind of get some more information. So let's look at Pile 2's future spouse. I almost said future husband. I never say that. So I must have mostly divine feminines looking at this, but like I said, you guys remember this is a general reading, so just, you know, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And if you are interested in booking a personal future spouse reading for yourself, they're only $25. The booking details are in the description box below. If you want to know what all is included with your personal reading, just go check the timestamp for the booking info, okay, that's on this video. All right, so we are going to see what their first impression of you is. We got winter. Fireworks. Okay, this is so All right, okay. So I can tell you that they are going, like, their first impression of you is going to be like, they're going to be instantly attracted to you. Now this, of course, I will clarify these energies. So winter could be a significant, no, you know what it is, you guys? I have a feeling like this person is going to be, they may ask you out a few times, okay? They may express their romantic interest in you, and they may feel kind of like, you know, you're a tough cookie to crack or a tough code to crack or something like that. Let me get one more card for pile 2. Yeah, see, that's what I'm picking up on. Okay, so just right off the bat, like, this isn't going to be one of those connections where it's just instant recognition. It's not something like that. I feel like it's going to be a slow burn. And I feel it's possible. I need to get the rest of these cards out, but I feel like they feel the spark first. Okay. They're going to be the first ones to feel the spark. You know, and they're trying to figure out really how to, I'm going to leave it there. Okay, I am going to clarify these energies, but I want to get your first impression of them, okay? What is your first impression of them? They might aggravate you. Like, this person may actually kind of like get on your nerves at first. They may annoy you. Sour Patch. Okay. I feel here, and yeah, here we got mixed feelings with hot and cold off and on. You are kind of going to be like back and forth in your energy with this person. I feel like there is going to be a part of you, pile 2, that is going to feel drawn to them. And at the same time, you guys, come on now. I'm just going to have to say, like, the way that the energy brings it out, okay? Don't shoot the messenger, just whatever. I feel actually that you are going to be drawn to this person, but it's almost as if like something about, I don't know. It's almost like you're handsome, you're hot, you're all this, that, and the other, you know, but when you open your mouth, it's just like, I have a feeling this person may kind of they may come off as being very uncouth. They may not be the kind of person that thinks before they speak. And so I just feel like they blurt a lot of stuff out. They may have that, you know, open mouth, insert foot kind of syndrome type of thing. And it's just like, I don't feel, it's not anything where, you know, they've got problems with, you know, bad grammar or, you know, speaking horribly or anything like that, where, no, it's more or less like, I feel some of the things they say may hinge on being a bit controversial, may rub you the wrong way, that kind of energy, okay? Just very blunt, okay? And so it's gonna take, I feel like it's gonna take you some time for this person to grow on you. That's why this, okay, so this well here, card here is making a lot of sense now, because at like taking this person at face value, you're just like, right? And it takes you some time to realize that underneath the surface, underneath this rough exterior, or, you know, this, something about them really is going to kind of like, in the very beginning, your first impression, something about them is really going to leave like a sour taste in your mouth. It takes you a minute, of getting to know this person to actually realize there's more beneath the surface that attracts you to them. Okay, we are talking about your future spouse, so this is somebody that you do end up developing feelings for, developing an attraction for, and actually, you know, kick off the road to actually marrying this person, okay? So just keep that in mind. We are simply talking about first impressions. There's a ton of other future spouse pick-a cards on my channel if you're just wondering about, like, you know, how's dating life going to be? How are they going to court you? You know, what is your married life with them going to be like? Things of that nature, so you can kind of get beyond just the first impression, all right? So now we are going to, yeah, see, we got confusion wanting to pop out too. There is going to be confusion at the very beginning, because I feel like both of you are going to feel this kind of like magnetism and feeling drawn towards one another, but there's just something, and it's more you than it is them, in that something about them just kind of puts you off initially until you get to know who they really are, and then you start seeing their heart, who they are underneath the egoic mask that all of us wear and present. Okay. Okay, let's get to why is winter here. Yeah, I really do feel upon meeting, I feel like upon meeting you, they feel like you might be a bit closed off. You might, and your energy to them may feel very cold and icy, and it may very well because they've said something inadvertently, indirectly, to maybe possibly offend you or rub you the wrong way. Okay, like I said, this person was really coming off with an energy that they could have Aries in their charts, possibly Aquarius. Somewhere, you know, some of those placements, other placements that, you know, really kind of, they tend to be, I guess Sagittarius would be in there too. They can have those kinds of placements where they just say what pops in their mind without really putting it through a filter. Okay. And so they may be talking and not even really realizing that what they are saying is just, you know, it's just like, that's not, you know, that's not cool. Like, really, that is not cool. Yeah, see, when they first meet you, it's like, it's almost like you're a riddle. Like, they feel like you kind of draw into yourself. Like, they feel shut off from you. Okay, they kind of get this really cold, it's not a very warm reception. Okay, we'll put it that way. Why is fireworks here? Why is fireworks here? Oh, we got two cards popping out. The Ten of Swords in reverse, and then the King of Wands. Okay. I'm just going to say it, you guys. They feel kind of butthurt that you don't seem to reciprocate this chemistry and this attraction right off the bat. Okay. They're coming up as the King of Wands, which is, funnily enough, let's see, represents fire energy. So Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So, you know, these people are used to, you know, King of Wands energy. That person is used to attracting romantic interest and attention very easily. They're usually very attractive, very self-confident, very take charge kind of energy. And they almost feel kind of betrayed by the fact that, you know, you're not just kind of falling in line the way everybody else seems to do, that they may have come across. I have a feeling that this person may have experience in the past where they don't have a problem they don't have a problem, you know, pulling romantic interest. Okay, if they're men, I'll just give you an example. If they're men, they don't have a problem pulling women. Okay, and so to you, it's almost like you are a mystery to them, because like, if they're pulling all the regular stops on you, it's just like it doesn't work. Okay. You know what? And that's actually what really draws them to you even more, because they're like, you're not like everyone else. There's something about pile 2. They're thinking that they actually want to see what's beneath the surface, which is not something I feel that they are used to even wanting to do. Okay. We got the Nine of Swords clarifying different pages and not seeing things. This person, okay, your future spouse initially is very, very butthurt over the fact that, you know, their charm and their charisma, and, you know, they just bat their gorgeous brown eyes. I don't know if they're brown, but, you know, and it just like, and you're not just swooning. The fact of the matter is, pile 2, there may have been a slight inkling of that in the very beginning, before they opened their mouth and started talking about something that just rubbed you the wrong way. But after that, you're just like, yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. You're like, no. Okay. And they do not like, or I shouldn't say that. They're not really quite sure how to feel about how you receive their energy. All right. But I have a feeling, though, they're up for the challenge. They're definitely up for the challenge. Okay, let's look at you guys. Let's clarify your energy. Speak up and stand your ground. Okay, right off the bat, I can tell you, I think what is going on here is there's going to be some different, possibly differing, like seeing things differently. So we could be talking about maybe differences in political affiliations, religious, spiritual beliefs. There's just something about something that you guys, something that you believe in that may be different, okay? And, you know, part of the dynamic with the two of you, like this may be part of the first impression, is they're speaking about something that rubs you the wrong way and you speak up, right? Like you speak up for what you believe in. And it just kind of causes this sour patch between the two of you, okay? I do feel like there is an attraction there, like a physical attraction, but it's like whatever feelings that you may have had for this person gets shut down instantly in the very beginning because of this differing belief system, opinion about something, you know what I mean? This foot and mouth syndrome that they seem to have. And, you know, open mouth, insert foot here. They kind of... yeah, they don't really think before they speak, okay? Why is speak up here? Queen of Pentacles. You don't take any stuff. It's like, you know, you do what you say what you mean, you know, and you too can tend to be very, you're not, okay, so you are not uncouth. I feel like you're very refined. You're very respectful, you're very reliable. You do think about things before you speak. I don't feel like you're the type of person to really get into heated debates over things. Then we got the King of Swords coming out. Yeah, okay. So the dominant energy I'm picking up for this person, pile 2, is going to be a balance. It feels like a balance of air and fire, okay, predominantly. So they may have a mix of air and fire in their chart. Interesting. Why is balance here? Why is balance here? The Page of Cups. I'm going to clarify that. Why is the Page of Cups here? With the Seven of Wands in reverse, there's that stand-up energy again. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, so I feel like the two of you somehow, in the very early beginning, this is kind of how this friendship or this attraction or whatever kicks off. I think they realized that they said something that turned you off, or at least closed your energy off towards them. Like, I feel like they can detect that there is an attraction there with them, but they realize something happened to where you cut off, like, no, okay? And I feel like, especially with the King of Swords energy here in the upright position, like I feel like they're going to take that as a learning lesson. Like they really need to think before they speak, because I don't really think that before they met you, pile 2, they didn't put too much weight on their words, okay? But I think that their dealings with you makes them realize that they need to be careful about what they say and who they say it around, okay? Like they realize they need a filter. Everyone needs a filter. Nobody just needs to pop off at the mouth with the first thing that they think, right? They realize this. And so very early on, I feel like it's kind of going to be a truce, okay? I feel like they are going to apologize with the Page of Cups here for whatever they said that may have offended you or kind of left a sour taste in your mouth, you know? And it's going to kind of help bring your defenses down towards them a little bit, which is going to allow the both of you to really kind of develop at least a friendship at the very least. But I really do feel like there is actually more of an attraction there, okay? Where you let your guard down just enough to where you're like, okay, you know, I am interested to see what is behind that, you know, that exterior kind of thing, okay? We got Sour Patch here. Why is Sour Patch here for pile 2? The Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so this is kind of like the off and on feelings. You know that there is something with this person. You can just feel it in your soul, okay? Ten of Pentacles energy is right up there with the happily ever after, okay? That's, you know, like you can build a life with this person, okay? What is it about this person that you see, this Ten of Pentacles, though? Let me see. I want to see what that's all about. What is it about your future spouse where you can detect this Ten of Pentacles energy? What is it about them that makes you see that? I feel like you're not really wanting to... There we go. Okay. The Page of Swords in reverse. That makes a little bit more sense. I feel like there's information about this person that you actually... Because I feel pile 2, I don't feel like you're the kind of person that just takes somebody at face value. Like, if they tell you things, I feel like you're the kind of person that's going to be doing, like, some kind of research. You know, you're going to be Googling somebody, doing background checks, you know, references, you know. And so it's like, I feel like you do your research on this person, or you already know this person's background. There's just, you know, concretely that this person has money, they got a really good job, maybe they've got like an inheritance coming, or they come from a really good family, but you just know that this person, you know, you're going to be able to build a legacy with them, that kind of information. Why is the Page of Swords in reverse here? The Three of Wands. In reverse. You're done waiting. Something's going to click within you very early on, past that initial impression that you get of your future spouse, where you're just going to be like, you may have, you know what I mean? Like you feel like you may have judged them harshly, you know, early on. Yeah, like you may have prematurely judged. But you're going to be very happy to find that for the most part, you are going to be able to take them at their word. Okay. In the very beginning, you were very kind of iffy about them just because of like your first initial interaction or your experience of them, but you're going to be very happy to find out that I do feel they're going to be a person of their word. Okay. You can, you know, they also say what they mean and they mean what they say. Their commitments and their verbal contracts mean as much to them as something that they, you know, would sign. Okay. Moving forward, the guidance and information coming through for you guys is fluidity. All right, staying flexible and adaptable, keeping an open mind, going with the flow, and being teachable. Okay, so that's really what's going to help this connection blossom, is allowing this person to learn their lessons, show them grace, and allow them to take their foot out of their mouth, offer their apology to you, and then, you know, allow them to learn their lesson, and then, you know what I mean, like they are teachable as well. We'll just put it that way. And there's more beneath the surface. You know what? Let's find out what that is. I want to find out what that is for you. Who is pile 2's future spouse beneath this foot and mouth syndrome? Who are they? What is going to make pile 2 just absolutely fall in love with this person? What is going to make pile 2 fall in love with this person? I probably should do a whole separate reading on that, right? Well, what's going to make you, what about your future spouse makes you fall in love with them? There is a karmic connection. What about pile 2? There goes that. Okay, your person is funny as hell. Okay, your future spouse, I think that's what it is. It's like, oh my God, they got a wicked sense of humor. They're like, oh, imaginary, too good to be, like, see, okay, now they're coming through and they're just being cheeky, all right? Now they're saying like, oh, what's going to make you fall in love with them is like, you know, you're their worst nightmare. And then it's like, but I'm really just too good to be true. You guys, they are too damn funny. All right, stop it. Let's figure out, I'm trying to give them like real, that's probably a lot of it too, though. They have a weird sense of humor. We've got harvest and fruition. So one of the things that really makes you fall in love with your future spouse, pile 2, is the fact that they are willing to put in the work with you. Okay, they are willing to match your energy. They are willing to grow with you. They are willing to, you know, learn, you know, the ins and outs of what is going to make this relationship work, and actually do the work to make things, you know, make things work. Okay, let's get a couple more cards for pile 2, and then we're going to close out the reading. Oh my gosh. Okay, yep, there you go. The passion, the fireworks. Okay, so they feel this initial fireworks with you from the get-go. Once things progress into the bedroom, pile 2, it's gonna blow your mind. Okay, you're gonna love that part of your guys' relationship, but also spending quality time with this person is really gonna make you realize how you, like, your feelings towards them, like you are actually going to love spending time with them, quality time. Okay, so and the fact that this person actually makes, you know, room for you in their life. I feel like they may tend to be very busy. I should say, they keep very active. Okay, and what you love about the fact that they spend quality time with you is they make, you know, you are a priority for them. And so they make room in their schedule. I don't want to say they schedule, but, you know, they make room in their life for you. Okay, that's what people do when they want to be with someone. They don't make excuses as to why they can't spend time with you. What they do is they make room in their schedule for you because they want to spend time with you. All right, pile 2, that was your reading. I hope it resonated. Do me a favor, comment below. Let me know what you thought. If it did resonate, smash the like button. That is an awesome way to energetically donate to the channel. Share and subscribe if you feel led to do so, and I will see you at your next reading. Hello, pile 3. If you chose the blue lace agate, this is going to be your reading, and what we're going to be doing today is tapping into the energy of you and your future spouse's connection and looking into first impressions. Okay, so your first impression of them, their first impression of you, and then whatever else, like whatever other energies wants to be made known. Okay, so just keep in mind, you guys, this is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And if you are interested in booking a private future spouse reading, you can do so. The description details are in the box. It's only $25 and they get emailed to you. If you want to know what all is included in your reading, just go check the timestamp for booking info on this video. Okay, and it'll let you know all that's included in your future spouse reading. Okay, it's pretty cool, pretty awesome. People love it. All right, so right off the bat, we've got a overall energy, like there's going to be an instant connection. You guys are going to find, like, the first impression that you guys get of each other is that you're going to come across something that both of you have in common. Okay, there's going to be a mutual shared interest, but I feel like the connection is going to be almost instant. Okay, and this is going to be mutual for the both of you, but of course we're going to get clarifying information. So that's always a good thing. Like, you guys are going to feel the connection fairly instantly. Like, there's going to be, I don't want to say yet. You know how when you just kind of click, there it is. You click right away with this person, okay? There's just something that, where the two of you feel like you just, your personalities, your energies just click right off the bat. All right, first what we're going to do is look at your future spouse's first impressions of you. You guys. Really? They want to marry you, like, right off the bat? Like, what? Like, they literally, like, first impression of you was like, this is someone that I can marry. So this is kind of along the lines of, like, love at first sight, you guys. Although I think there may be a card like that in this deck. So, but that is letting me know, like, I'm seeing hearts in their eyes. That's cheesy, but I love it. It's cheesy, but I love it. All right. Hearts in their eyes for real. Look at that. Okay. So, how interesting. Because she's holding a flower. Okay. And then here we're talking about gifts and the unexpected. So, they may actually be compelled to buy you, like, some kind of a gift. Apologies and forgiveness, making amends. And we're going to clarify some of these energies, okay? Let's see. Now we're going to get your first impression of them. And then we will clarify these to get more information. What is going to be pile 3's first impression of their future spouse? Thank you. Okay. That may be where the making amends and apologies and forgiveness comes from, because you may feel, okay, I'm just going to keep pulling cards because I will get sidetracked. All right. There, that one wanted to come out. All right. Memories. Okay. So, couple of different messages. Like I said, just try, put this way. First of all, if it doesn't fit, don't try and make it fit. All right. Couple of different messages are coming through, though. This may be somebody that you have been previously romantically connected to. If not, what is going on with your first impression of this person? Something about the way this connection starts to unfold in the very beginning kind of leaves, reminds you of somebody from your past. It may be that, like, if the two of you started talking, like, in the very, very early stages where you may haven't even met up for a date yet, and they just kind of leave you hanging. Not like, they stood you up, like you actually went out to meet them somewhere, and not like that. There is a matching energy here as far as, like, we've got the commitment on their end and then lovers and friends on your end. And so it's like the two of you do feel the same in that you see the potential for there to be a long-term commitment here. Something really solid, something really special. I feel like that is what probably takes this person by surprise. I have a feeling, and we are going to clarify these energies, I have a feeling this commitment energy for them may have thrown them off, and it may have scared them. Okay, yeah, look, Two of Cups, come on. Two of Cups with the commitment. Okay, that's not really clear. I guess it's not really clarification. It's more like affirmation. It's just like, yeah, they want to be with you. Okay, that they feel that very early on. You guys, this person may have been a fuckboy like prior, okay? They may have, because we got the Two of Pentacles and then we got the Knight of Wands in reverse, clarifying surprise gifts and the unexpected. So I have a feeling like this is the energy that they may be in when they meet you, okay? They're in this energy of juggling, okay? They're in this energy of not wanting to settle down or not being ready to settle down. They meet you and all of a sudden it's like they got hearts in their eyes. And they can't see them being with anybody else but you. You're constantly on their mind from the get-go. And I have a feeling that it probably scares them. Okay, it's more to me than it is surprise. It's like, it is surprising, but it also scares them. Okay, because they weren't expecting it. And so I have a feeling like they dropped the ball on you somehow. Like maybe the two of you kind of get things started, and then they just, I don't know. I have a feeling like I don't like this. I hate it when people do this. They may ghost you in the very beginning. Okay, they may drop the ball. Like, where in the hell did you go? Like, things were going so good. You know, I'm not saying that, you know, these are very first impressions. I'm not saying like the two of you are going to be dating for 2, 3, 4, 5 months and all of a sudden they just disappear. No, I'm like, this is the very, very, very beginning. So, I mean, the two of you may have a few conversations. You may have met initially, you know, talked on the phone a couple of times, and then boom, all of a sudden it's like, where'd you go? Okay, something like that happens where they know they kind of messed up and they apologize and ask for your forgiveness. But the reason why they fall off, you guys, is because they were not expecting feelings. Okay, they weren't expecting to feel this way at all, and they really just, it kind of freaked them out. They didn't know what to do with it. Okay, they didn't know what to do with it, because I have a feeling they weren't, like, when they met you, I have a feeling they weren't looking for you, quote unquote, the one. Like, they're not looking for the one. They're not looking for, this is what it is, you guys. I have a feeling they're not looking for commitment. They're not looking for the one. They're not in that head space or that heart space when they meet you. You catapult them there, and it freaks them out at first, but I have a feeling they come to their senses. Okay, so why is making amends here? Why is making amends here? What are they making amends about? What is going on for pile 3? What is going on for pile 3? Why does pile 3's person, future spouse, want to make amends? 7 of Pentacles, and it's crossing. Well, they feel bad about the time that was invested. They feel, yeah, not that they wasted your time, but they feel bad for taking up your time, for dropping the ball, for not reciprocating. Okay, so why is snail's pace here? Why is snail's pace here? Okay. 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, okay. That's kind of what I was picking up over here. You feel like it's slow to start, like, and we know why they're slow to start. They're trying to work through these feelings, because I almost feel like a part of them just they weren't in that headspace. You know, when you want something and then you get it, and then you're like, oh, but wait, I wasn't ready. For those of you, you know, if you've ever had an unexpected pregnancy, it's like, yeah, you wanted the baby, you wanted, you know, to start a family, but you may not have been. It took you some time to adjust to that new way of life, okay? And so this person, I feel, is going to be very, because they got commitment on their mind, okay? That's on their mind from the very beginning. They've got union, they've got relationships, they have all of that on their mind, and it doesn't leave them. You know, and you're not going to be, and here's the thing with you guys very early on are like, I'm not for the mind games. You know, I want equal give and take. I want reciprocation. You definitely see the potential of this connection, right? And you definitely don't want it to be a repeat of anything that you have gone through in the past with someone else. And that's what I mean. If this is talking about a past person, I think for most of you, it just may be that this person reminds you in some way of a past relationship that you had. And you just want balance with the lovers and friends here. You just want something that's balanced. something that's equal. You want equal give and take in this relationship. That's what you want. And you're tired of waiting. You don't want to wait anymore. So that's like the first impression, you know what I mean? So very early on, it's just kind of like, That could be kind of a warning too, because we are talking about first impressions. You guys, we're not talking about like you've been dating for 5, 6, 7 months. We're talking about like your first impression. Just be very careful, you guys, that you're not expecting too much too soon. Because if you feel like this person is moving at a snail's pace and you've only been talking to them like a week or two, it's almost like, I don't know. Just be careful with that, okay? A lot of people would tend to see that as a red flag. If you're hoping for, you know, a deep, long-term commitment just within the first week or two of like meeting somebody, that's not really healthy. That's not a healthy place to be. That means you have allowed yourself to become emotionally attached to somebody before you've even got the chance to know them, okay? And so that may be something on your part that you really need to look at, pile 3, as far as wanting this person to move faster than what they're ready for. So this could be kind of like a mutual give and take, all right? Allow things to unfold naturally, okay? I know it can be difficult because when you've been waiting for something so long, it's like, I don't want to wait anymore. Totally understand it. Yeah, see, I feel like you're in a rush. I feel, pile 3, that you're in a rush to obtain the dream, okay? The white, you know, I guess in America we call it the American dream with a white picket fence and blah, 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 blah. Like, you know, don't be in a rush for that, okay? Because you know, that's going to freak this person out just like it would, just like it ought to, okay? I know if I'm like just starting to just talk to somebody and they're wanting me already to like commit to them and, you know, are you ready to get married and this and that and the other and blah, 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 you know, for me, I'd be like, yeah, you know, you're going too fast, okay? It's like, all right, so moving forward for pile 3. Now, okay, and for those of you who have a past with this person, okay, now I would understand why you feel like they're moving at a snail's pace, because you have a history with this person, you know this person, you know, intimately, they know you intimately. That makes a lot more sense. So, you know, what I was talking about before was people who had just met this person brand new, just started talking phases, don't even really know them as a person yet, okay? Just keep that in mind. We got the World popping up here. Completion of a major milestone, fulfillment, time, success, broadening your horizons, end of the journey, celebration. With parties, social events, happy outcome, group events, socializing, and going out more. You may meet this person while you're out and about. Okay. Social events, parties, group events. Yeah, while you're socializing. I love that little disco ball there. All right, you're going to be basically just, you're going to be in the mode of enjoying yourself, pile 3. I feel like when you guys, when your paths cross, okay? And I do feel like for the most part, your initial meeting will be in person, okay? And then, you know, you may exchange numbers or, you know, social media details, and then kind of start, you know, first impressions like that way as well, like continuing on. All right. Okay, pile 3, that was your message. I hope that it resonated. Do me a favor, comment below. Let me know what you thought. Also, be sure if it did resonate to smash the like button. That is a really great way to energetically donate to my channel. Share and subscribe if you feel led to do so. And I will see you guys at your next reading. Hey, pile 4, if you chose the Petrified Wood, this is your future spouse reading. We are looking into your guys' first impressions of each other, okay? So your first impressions of them and their first impressions of you upon meeting, okay? So just keep in mind, you guys, as with any, you know, all these pick a card readings, this is general, okay? It's a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And if you are interested in booking a private future spouse reading for yourself, you can do so. They're only $25. I email them to you. Booking details are in the description box below, okay? If you want to know what all comes with your reading, check the timestamp for the booking info, and it'll let you know what all is included in your reading, okay? They're pretty awesome. I have so much fun doing them. All right, so let's just get into your reading, pile 4. We have the Lucky Clover, which means typically like feeling lucky in love, okay? So this is a really good omen to start this reading out with. Yay! All right, so let's find out. We're going to get some clarification as always. We're going to dive deeper. What is pile 4's future spouse? Show me pile 4's future spouse's first impression of pile 4 upon meeting. What is their first impression of pile 4? What is their first impression of pile 4? Balance. What is pile 4's future spouse first impression? Their first impression. We got winter. So winter may be a significant month. Makeover. Feel beautiful, spice yourself up. Okay, and I am going to clarify these cards, okay? So let's just, I will tell you right off the bat, these two cards came out, I think it was pile 2. So if you felt drawn to pile 2, that may have been why. Let's see, we've got rose-colored glasses. We got slipping. Let's get one more card for pile 2, or pile 4, sorry, pile 4. What is pile 4's first impression of their future spouse upon meeting? I'm hearing like, hold on you guys. Okay. Yeah, with you, your first impression, I feel like you're going to be really attracted to this person physically, like physically attracted, like just drawn to them, possibly even sexually, okay? But like I really feel attractive wise, like you are really going to think that your person, your future spouse is very, very attractive, okay? To the point of where it's like, I feel like you are the one that actually wants to make a move. Okay, the first thing that came to mind when I saw rose-colored glasses was googly eyes, and then of course I see like you are a gem. Yeah. I feel like when you, upon like your first impression when you meet this person, it's like you've never met anybody like them before. And I feel like that's important to you. Of course, we're going to get more information on these energies here to see what the deal is, okay? Because the overall energy with this is the clover, which talks about, you know, feeling lucky in love, talks about happiness and stuff like that. So let's find out what is going on. Let's clarify balance here. Why is balance here? Why is balance here? Why is balance here? Ah, the 10 of Cups. Happily ever after. Huh. Okay, I'm gonna keep going though. I'll let all these, I'm gonna tie all this together. Okay, so we got winter. What is winter here for? I feel like they're wanting, not that they want to put things on ice, but I feel like the attraction here is going to be instant, and I feel like it may trigger you to want to take things a bit faster than what they may be ready to at the time. They may have a lot of earth energy dominant in their chart, you guys. Earth energy tends to want it to move a bit slower. You may have like fire in your energy, and we got the Hanged Man in reverse. Okay, so that makes a little bit more sense. Okay, so I have, what I'm picking up with this winter energy is that this person, prior to meeting you, I feel like they've been closed off to love, okay, to some degree, some point, okay. They meet you, and then like with the Hangman in reverse, that is like you know, the Hangman in the upright position is all about being suspended, looking at things from a different perspective. When the Hangman is in reverse, you know, you're back on your feet again, you're moving forward, okay? So I'm picking up Two of Pentacles energy, not Two of Pentacles energy, Two of Swords energy with this person as well. Their energy feels a little bit more confusing as far as like this, their first impressions go. You know what, the image that I'm getting, you guys, is that they've got their, okay, so here's what's going on, and this is the energy, this is how it's being shown to me. So at the point of meeting you, pile 4, they are not looking for love, okay? It's not, I'm not saying they don't want it, but they're just not in a space in their life. It's like it's not a priority, right? They're not looking for love. They're not actively dating. They're not seeking it out. I feel like their focus is on something completely different, okay? And so what the image that I am getting is that, you know, they've got their head like immersed in books. Like I feel like they're studying for something, they're learning a new trade, they're, or it could also be that they're just, you know, knee deep in work, just totally focused on building a business or something like that, right? And then you show up and they almost miss you because they've got their focus on so much in what it is, you know, they're trying to build, right? That's what I feel like they're trying to do. They're trying to build the foundation for this Ten of Cups energy. They do want a family. They do want happily ever after. They do want that. That's why they're so focused and intent on making sure they have built the foundation and the means necessary, not just financially, but also within themselves too. They may have had a experience in the past, whether it's in their childhood or, you know, their own personal experience where in relationships they were left feeling dejected, wronged in some way, something like that, okay? Yeah, we got the Six of Pentacles in reverse, and so they're used to not receiving as much as they give. Okay, that's what it kind of is. And so I feel with the Hanged Man, they were in, prior to meeting you, they were in the energy of basically withdrawing themselves from the dating scene, from, you know, the love scene, and really trying to figure themselves out in that dynamic, in that aspect, okay? And I just feel like when you come in, it hits them out of nowhere. Like, I feel like this connection is going to hit them out of nowhere. Okay, the Eight of Wands energy is, it's really quick, it's really fast. Sometimes it can even be unexpected, okay? Let's find out why the makeover is here. Why is makeover here? Justice. I'm telling you guys. Yeah, especially with this balance. That's what they're doing. Okay, so there isn't much to say about what their first impression is of you because their head is completely somewhere else. In fact, I think what's going on here is I feel like you notice them before they notice you. Yeah, I feel like you notice them before they notice you. And it's not because you're not worth seeing. It's just, you know, when someone's focus is somewhere else, I mean, you know, that's how our brains are. It can, especially if we're not looking for it and we're making it a, like, we're making it a point to not look for it. The brain does this amazing thing where it will delete things around you. Like, it can be right in front of you and you literally do not see it. The Magician. Like, what? But I feel like, yeah, this is, I feel like you are consciously, not constantly, possibly constantly, consciously manifesting this person in. And for them, it's like they are working really hard at manifesting this Ten of Cups life, okay? That's what they want. But they also realize in order for them to have the Ten of Cups life, there has to be a good foundation, not just financially, but emotionally as well. So that's basically what's going on here, okay? It's not that you're not worthy of being seen or anything like that. It's just that they're just, you know, it's one of those things where it's right person, possibly wrong timing kind of thing. All right, so why is rose-colored glasses here for pile 4? Why is rose-colored glasses here for pile 4? Yeah. Every time I see the Ace of Wands in these kinds of readings, you guys, it reminds me of big D energy, okay? And you're picking up, this person has that, okay? But they're very humble about it. That's the thing. That's why, you know, this person isn't out just trying to, like, you know, spread themselves all over the place. They really want this Ten of Cups energy with one person. They want a family, okay? And with this being your future spouse, they're gonna, you know, realize that they're gonna want this family with you. And so, you know, there's just something about this person's energy that is just like, you are just super attracted to them, okay? I feel like you want to jump on that kind of energy, okay? Y'all need to calm down. Or not, I don't know. That can be very exciting, right? Why is slipping here for pile 4? I keep wanting to say pile 2. Why is slipping here for pile 4? We got the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. With the Three of Pentacles in the upright position, talks about doing things together. You kind of realize, I feel like, okay, so this could, you guys, this may be one of those things upon first meeting where things don't just take off, you know, they don't hit the ground running, we'll put it that way. I feel like the two of you are going to meet there, you know, and it's going to be one of those things where it's going to take a minute for this connection to blossom and unfold, okay? You are going to feel it right off the bat. I feel like you want to make a move, but I also feel that you're smart enough, but you're also reasonable enough to understand that this person at the exact point where you meet is not quite ready to devote the kind of time and energy that you deserve into a romantic connection. And you don't want to do it alone, right? You don't want to do it alone. So I have a feeling pile 4, like upon meeting your first, you know, like your first impression is like, you know, hot damn, like really, like I want that bad. But at the same time, you love it and respect yourself enough to know that it doesn't matter how fine the specimen is, how awesome that big D energy is. You know, you're better than scraps. Okay, better than scraps. Let's see, why is you are a gem here? Oh, this one to come out too. We got Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and then we also have Queen of Cups crossing. Okay, that kind of makes a little bit, here's the thing, you guys, okay? Pile 4. I think most of the reason why this person isn't taking notice of your energy is because you got your energy on lockdown. Okay? You have your energy on lockdown. You are cloaked. Subconsciously, there is something about you that is just kind of like wants to be invisible, okay? You might want to take that to meditation. There might want to be some shadow work that you want to be done. It's not that, and you know what, I will do some more readings here in a second to figure out what you can do to kind of help heal that. You know, but we are manifesting, and the way that we show up in the world is, you know, our thinking life. That's what we manifest, what we're thinking and what we're feeling 24/7. The problem with that is that 95% of what we're thinking and feeling is subconscious, okay? So while consciously, okay, you may want this person to see you, to notice you, to give you attention and stuff like that, there is an even deeper hidden part of you that is scared shitless of them actually really seeing you, like really being vulnerable in front of this person, okay? Really opening up your heart to this person, opening up your body to this person. There's really, okay, so there's a deeply hidden part of you that is scared shitless of actually doing that. And it not just to this person, but in general, okay? This is kind of like something that's deeply hidden and embedded. These are, you know, fears, okay? And so, you know, what you've done because of that is you're keeping your energy very close to you, and almost like cloaking yourself so that other people can't see you, because there is a very deep part of you that wants to be hidden because you don't want to be seen, aka vulnerable. And you're afraid of opening up your heart and or opening up your body, okay? Although this person is going to be having you feel things that you feel like you may not have. I feel like, yeah, this person's going to be really hot, you guys, running around, not applying lessons learned, unhealthy patterns on repeat, unable to let go of the past, repeating an old story. Why is running around here? I think this is just letting you guys know to be careful that you don't get yourself in the same kind of traps that you've gotten yourself in before. Like, don't allow yourself to become toxically attached, okay? And that would mean like noticing that this person isn't ready for a commitment, but allowing yourself to get attached, emotionally attached to them anyway, where you're trying to get your need of, you know, love and connection, your need for safety and security, your need for, you know, excitement and feeling alive inside, you know, met by this person, because it's not going to end very well before they're ready. Like, we're just talking about first impressions here, you guys, okay? We're not talking about, you know, when you guys finally first start dating and you've been dating for 4 or 5 months. This is first impression, okay? So try not to get all into your feelings, all right? See, yeah, there's something about your past, you guys, that is holding you back. Okay, something about your past that's holding you back. Something about your past experiences. I don't know if it happened in your childhood, if it's or if it's like personal experiences you've had in your own personal relationships where you've withdrawn in yourself. There is a conscious part of you that wants to be seen, that wants to be noticed, that wants other people to notice you and give attention to you. But there is an even deeper, more influential part of you that wishes to stay hidden, and that's why you're not being noticed, okay? It's not because you're not attractive enough. It's not because of any other reason than the fact that that's just that's the energy that you're in, okay? And that's what people always respond to. Contrary to popular belief, attractiveness does, like, physical appearance does not determine someone's magnetism or charisma or really attractiveness, period. It's all about energy, okay? How our energy shows up. And I know this from personal experience. I know people who, by societal standards, would not be considered physically attractive, you know, at least not gorgeous or anything like that, but they pull romantic interests from left and right, and it's because of their energy. It's just their vibe, okay? So if you work with your vibe, you guys, this person is going to notice you. We are talking about your future spouse, but you've got to deal with the part of yourself that wishes to remain hidden, that wishes to remain unseen. That's why this person doesn't see you the way that you want them to, okay? It's because on a larger scale, you don't want them to. I hope that's making sense. All right, you guys, that was your reading. Do me a favor, comment below. Let me know what you thought. If it resonated, definitely smash the like button. That's a really good way of energetically donating to the channel. Share and subscribe if you feel led to do so, and I will see you at your next reading. Thanks, Pal 4.